Imagine for a moment a world of perfect beings untouched by any ailments or challenges. Now try to fit in the likes of Homer, the blind poet, or Stephen Hawking, the physicist bound to a wheelchair. Difficult, isn't it? History has shown us time and again that perfection is not a prerequisite for greatness. Many of our most influential figures have not only grappled with disabilities, but have harnessed their unique perspectives to shape the world. Their stories serve as a powerful counter-narrative in a society increasingly infatuated with the idea of perfection. As we stand on the precipice of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, we are faced with the tantalizing prospect of merging man and machine. This fusion promises enhancements that at first glance embody superiority. Heightened cognition, amplified physical capabilities, possibly even a step towards immortality. But in our haste to evolve and enhance, we must pause and consider, what might we stand to lose? The most immediate concern is the potential loss of agency. Free will is the bedrock of the human experience. Yet with cybernetic augmentations, the autonomy of our decisions could be under threat. In this merged entity, who holds the reins, the man or the machine? And who controls this technology? The individual herself, the creators, or perhaps external entities like governments or corporations? These questions are not just philosophical musings, but urgent considerations as we move towards a technologically converged future. The unchecked pursuit of this fusion could lead to scenarios where an empowered minority, wielding unprecedented technological power, could exert control over the majority. Such a power dynamic, devoid of a moral compass, is not a future, but a dystopian nightmare. So, as we stand at the brink of a new era, we must ask ourselves, what truly defines superiority? Is it the relentless pursuit of perfection? Or is it the ability to embrace our imperfections, to learn, to adapt, and to grow? The answer, as history has shown us, might surprise you. In a world where technology reigns supreme, the socio-economic implications are profound. Imagine a future where cybernetic enhancements are the new norm, the new symbol of affluence. These enhancements promise sharper cognition, improved physical capabilities, perhaps even immortality. But with every promise, there's a catch. What if these enhancements are accessible only to the privileged few? This is not just a hypothetical scenario, it's a potential reality. We could see an ever-widening gap between the haves and the have-nots, but this time, the divide is more than just wealth. It's about access to technology that could fundamentally alter human capabilities. Consider the societal implications. We could end up with a society divided into two distinct classes: the augmented elite, enhanced, superior, and privileged, and the unenhanced majority, purely organic, potentially disadvantaged. The consequences could be far-reaching, affecting every facet of society, from employment to education, from politics to social interactions. We risk creating a society divided between the augmented elite and the unenhanced majority. In our pursuit of technological superiority, we stand to lose the richness of diverse human experiences. As we make strides towards a technologically determined ideal, we risk sacrificing our individual uniqueness and cultural diversity. The vibrancy of humanity lies in our differences, in our varied perspectives, our myriad of experiences, and our unique ways of interacting with the world. Imagine for a moment a world where everyone thinks alike, behaves alike, and even looks alike. Not only would it be dull, but it would also stifle creativity, innovation, and progress. History has shown us the dangers of enforcing a singular vision of superiority. Whether it's the totalitarian ideologies of the past or the dystopian futures in science fiction, the results have always been disastrous. The human spirit is not meant to be confined within the rigid parameters of an artificially determined ideal. Our strength lies in our diversity, and it's this diversity that we must strive to protect. The erosion of cultural and individual idiosyncrasies is not a future to strive for, but a danger to avoid. The rapid acceleration towards the technological singularity confronts us with unknown and potentially irreversible implications. As we move closer to this merger of man and machine, it's essential to pause and recognize our limitations. Both humans and AI come with their own set of constraints. While humans might be biased, emotional, and imperfect, AI, though logical and fast, lacks nuance, empathy, and moral judgment. Neither entity in isolation is fully equipped to unilaterally define superiority. In this unchecked pursuit, the need for a moral compass becomes paramount. This is not a simple race towards a finish line, but a nuanced journey that holds the potential to reshape our world in profound ways. We must ensure that this power doesn't fall into the hands of a few, creating a dystopian future devoid of moral integrity. In conclusion, it's our vulnerabilities, imperfections, and unique perspectives that drive innovation and progress. We must tread cautiously as we step into the future,